Oh, good. It says I'm live. Hopefully you can hear me, see me, and everything is working out okay. I've gotten so paranoid about these freezing up or suddenly going silent that I'm in a habit now of watching each one right after I do it to make sure it came out, which is kind of slowing me down. But okay. Hi. This is for Capricorn singles, as in you may be dabbling with dating, you may have met someone you're interested in, but you're still technically single and you're not in a relationship. If you are in a relationship with someone, or you feel as though you are, you may want to watch the relationship one, which is coming up next. But this is for those of you where someone may have a thing for you. You may have a thing for someone, but for now, you are single. And of course, this is for the rest of July 2019. Happy eclipses, by the way. I know that they're affecting you. The north node of the eclipse is in your 7th house of partnership. So if you are single, you may very well be meeting someone or having more partnerships enter your life, or suddenly have more people attracted to you than usual. Or you may feel more ready for a relationship. Okay, I'm going to pick 6 cards out of the Spiral Tarot for you, and then I'll show them to you, and then I'll read them. Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit wry. I think that's the word. All of the computer tech issues have just slammed me over the past 2 months. All right. This is for Capricorn singles for July 2019. What's going on for them? That's weird. Okay, here, let me angle it so you can see what I'm doing. Usually I pull 6 cards, but it looks like this one is 7 cards. It's making me wonder what the heck is going on with you. And how this is going to go. I don't even know how the 3 on the bottom would go with the 4 on the top. Guess we'll find out. This was the one that popped out randomly. Kind of in between those 2 things. We'll get into it. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm definitely going to be picking some clarifiers. Something about this is really intricate. So, you got the Sun, Major Arcana. This one popped out randomly as kind of a card with no time in here. This is the 4 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Another Major Arcana. I hate getting this card. I can't even tell you how sick of this card I am. You have the 5 of Swords, but do not fret. I will definitely be picking clarifiers to go with that. You have the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is your court card in the tarot. It doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man. It's still your card. So, okay. I'm going to pick a clarifier to go with these 2. Okay. I'm just going to be straight up and tell you what I see. It may or may not resonate. There's definitely some specifics in here. Anytime that there's specifics mentioned, it obviously is going to either apply or not apply for you. But take what applies, leave the rest if this applies at all. What I'm getting is that there's some kind of family situation going on for you right now that is very happy. It could be that this is your clarifier. It could be for some of you that there's a baby being born in the family and everyone's expecting this baby. You're getting baby showers, weddings, celebrations, a reason for people to be happy. I'm also getting you may be choosing to relocate to be closer to your family. Maybe certain members in your family are getting older and you feel that they need you around in order to help them with certain things. But rather than this being an obligation or feeling like a heavy burden for you, you actually are kind of looking forward to this, to getting back in touch with your roots, or getting back in touch with your family again, or even people that feel like family to you. It may be that some of you want to relocate or move someplace where you feel like the people there feel like family. You feel like you belong to this area. Something about the character of the people that live there make you feel at home. So you may be going through some happy changes. Or you may have decided that no matter what, you're choosing to stick with the positive, be happy no matter what, and express yourself. And as long as you do that, you'll have plenty of applause, support from other people, and other people appreciate you for your gifts. Your money situation or career or job situation may be getting much better. You may be actually promoted to a position of management or leadership in with what you do. Or this could be some kind of a collaboration or an event that you're looking forward to going to. This, by the way, is presently or has just recently happened. In any case, I'm getting that there's a seed that is growing within you. There's a seed that's growing that lets you know that things are about to get a lot better. As far as feeling better, your health is improving, you feel like things are happening to create abundance for everyone, or you feel you see things blossoming, and this is giving you a lot of encouragement. Then there's this random card that popped out that's almost like a mystery no time card. It's just this weird in-between state. And this is in between two periods of time. Let me show you the one that is on the other side of it. First is this situation. Feeling better, feeling happy, things are happening, you feel held, you feel supported, things are growing. You're thinking about possibly relocating or starting something or having a new home that involves being closer to people that you love, possibly. Or you're just feeling better simply in general, especially with manifestation and money and gifts. Then you have this random no time card or timeout card. In between that and this, and these are very different from each other. You have the Wheel of Fortune over the Eight of Swords. I'm going to pick a card to go with the Eight of Swords here. I'm getting the feeling that you're waiting for certain things to happen that haven't happened yet, and everything hinges on these things happening. But basically, what I'm getting is that things in your life are about to dramatically change. Dramatically. Some kind of an old cycle is ending and a new one is being brought in that is a heck of a lot more magical and synchronicity filled than you thought it would be. It's almost like a miracle or something that suddenly changes everything around. But until this thing changes all the way, you're kind of caught in limbo for now, where you have a dream or you have something that you want, but for now you feel as though you're not able to have it or not able to snatch that cup up, and you're having to deal with what's already in existence or what you already have going on, which isn't quite completely fulfilling you emotionally. You want something else. With this Wheel of Fortune, though, it's saying that, well, first I'm going to show you this one and then the clarifier that came with that one. There's one more. It looks as though you have to wrap certain things up first before you can fully move forward. You may be thinking of traveling a very long distance or going on an epic journey to another country or a far off place, or you may be thinking of completely picking up all your stuff and relocating someplace else, or making a huge switch with career, what you do, what your goals in general in your life are, what you look forward to in the future is changing from what you once thought you looked forward to in the future. But you have to wrap certain things up in order to fully move forward, which you're feeling bound. Maybe things aren't being wrapped up as quickly as you would like, or certain things about it have become like cogs in a wheel, or your own mental processes are getting in the way of being able to wrap up all of these things. You may even have a hard time believing that this is possible, or that this is actually really happening. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. So for now, you're in between the worlds. This is reminding me of this limbo. I'm getting a sense of limbo, of you have to wait for certain things to come or certain things to shift all the way before you can fully move forward. But it looks as if you're ready to go. And keep in mind, this is a love reading, but I'm not really getting much about that in here. What I am getting is that before you can really, okay, I'm going to reword that so I can almost feel you guys rolling your eyes. But before you can fully have a relationship, and there is someone coming in, by the way, before this comes about fully all the way, you need to get situated. That's a good word for it. You're ready to be situated. But something about being situated is a little choppy or erratic right now. There's a lot going on. You're trying to juggle a lot, or there's just a lot of wrapping up of things to do. It may be slowing this wheel down. However, there is some kind of a fated relationship or person coming in that you are meant to meet. You may have actually met this person already, in which case you know that this is the person for you, or it felt right from the very beginning in a way that's hard to describe, that's not delusional. It's very real. This person makes you feel extremely happy. This could be a Leo. This could be another earth sign. Really, it could be a Sagittarius, could be anybody. Doesn't have to be any particular sign. But I am getting the fates are trying to open up a doorway for this situation or a person to come in. But even though you may feel like you're on your way to being ready, or you may feel recently as if you are ready, in a way, logistically, you are not completely ready because you're still dealing with all of this stuff. And once the universe, or once the fates, which the three fates are in this picture in the Wheel of Fortune, once the fates get a signal from you that you are completely ready, that there's no clutter of random things that you're doing or that you have to settle or there may even be some things going on in the family that are switching things around a little bit or putting cogs in wheels, not necessarily deliberately doing so. It's just life. Something's coming up that you have to address or deal with first. And if you did meet this person or start this right now, it wouldn't be the right time because you would almost feel like you don't have time for them or space. But in the future, okay, that's it. I have to pick another clarifier to go with this. What is that about? Okay. That's a lot. Okay. So for the last week of July or in the future, it looks as though you are grappling with something. This lady down here, you don't have to be a lady, by the way, is you. This is your court card. So this is you grappling with this. And again, I'm getting certain things are interfering, temporarily interfering with you being able to completely manifest something that is definitely on its way, and we'll get to it. But I wanted to know what was going on with this Five of Swords and why this is in here with you. I couldn't tell if this was you, which is the Five of Swords, or if this is someone else you're trying to get away from energetically. I feel as if this has already ended, yeah, but it's still lingering. So this is really specific. I'm guessing that this is for someone in particular, but take the specifics. I'll try to read it in both ways. So I am getting for somebody or a few of you, you were very emotionally attached to someone that you had a relationship with in the past. This could have even been a long-term crush or a long-term friendship where you always had deeper feelings for this person. This person could have been a Cancer, they could have been a Virgo, they could have been Earth, Water, where you fell for this person pretty hard on an emotional level, where they felt like home to you, or you were constantly helping them, I'm getting, with things, helping them with things they needed to have done, or you would have done anything for this person, I'm getting. And it's almost, this person doesn't seem like the type that would deliberately take advantage of that from you, but on some level they may have taken you for granted. I'm not taking advantage of you, I'm getting taking you for granted. You did a lot for this person, you cared for this person, you nurtured this person, you loved this person. They may have always kind of had you sit on the fence, as in you weren't really sure how they really felt about you, or you know that they loved you, but maybe they didn't love you the way that you loved them. And eventually this made you feel like there was a power imbalance in the situation where you felt as if you were constantly fawning over this person or overly devoted to this person. I'm getting for some of you or one of you that this person you may very well have had a relationship with and you were with them, but they somehow, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing. It's odd when I get specifics like this. They left you for a hired hand, or they left you for someone who's younger, or they left you for someone that they worked with, or they left you for someone who's immature, but not immature, just not as mature. It was like when you were away, they were getting help from someone else and they ended up forming a bond with this other person. And eventually the relationship ended. Either you found out and you were heartbroken and really angry and upset about it, or they just left, or something which caused a painful ending for you, which you're still grappling with a lot of anger over. You feel betrayed. You feel angry. You feel like you were used, or you felt used. This person may have actually, in the past, I'm getting, this person from the past may have not valued enough or may have looked down on you in a certain way. And that is not good. Something about this really, really hurt you. And if it wasn't so specific, I'm getting something more broader of like a pattern of this, where you fall for people and then they end up not valuing you for what you're truly worth. Or you're tired of taking care of your partners. or you're tired of taking care of lovers. You want someone to take care of you too. And it's okay to want someone to take care of you. You guys don't have to be tough all the time and do everything on your own all the time. You deserve to be nurtured by somebody. So anyway, you're still dealing with that. You're still dealing with this energetically. They may not be anywhere close to you. You might still live in the same area as them and you have to run into them every now and then. Who knows? But I'm getting something about this you're still trying to flush out. That might be one of the reasons on why certain things are put on hold energetically. Or you may just have a lot going on that's triggering all of these old things. But remember, down on the bottom, you had your own card. I wanted to know more about this. I got you're waiting. What are you waiting for? I asked. You're waiting for your king or your queen. Because look, it's the queen and king together of the pentacles. You're waiting for your match. You're waiting for your equal. You're waiting for someone where you can build with them. You can be creative with them. You don't have to take care of them. They don't have to take care of you. You can mutually nurture each other and be equals. You don't want someone who's immature. You don't want someone to look at you as being immature. You want someone on the same wavelength or the same level as you that you can understand and work with and have a really good, healthy, nurturing, sensual relationship with, where you can build together. The fates want to bring this in for you. They're ready to bring this to you. They just need a signal from you that you're ready. There's so many pentacles in here, look. You want a new beginning. You want to feel like you belong, or you do feel as though you belong in a particular place and you're getting ready to move there or to focus more on that. But right now you're juggling a lot. You want something solid and healthy that you can grow with or grow on. And then with those two, I was like, okay, here you are waiting. The fates are waiting for you to give them a signal. You may, even though you feel as though you're ready, you may not really be ready just yet because of all this nonsense from the past where you put a lot of your time and energy into this. And it really did, I'm getting, it depleted you emotionally. And it may even be some kind of a caretaking situation where you have to caretake people, and that takes energy away from relationships. But I wanted to know more about these two. And I got that angel above the lovers is waiting for a signal that you are really, really ready, that you really are over all of that other stuff, and possibly waiting for some things to settle down so that things are not so erratic where you can actually cultivate this or have the space or the time to cultivate this. But this looks really meant to be or fated or important here. Yeah. Taurus, earth signs. Also some fire in here, Leo, Sag. But really, it doesn't have to be any particular sign. This feels like a sigh of relief to me. So hopefully that helped or made sense for you. And I'll see you guys soon. Much luck to you. I love you very much.